Good morning, students. Welcome to your computer class. Students, today we are going to discuss the answers for the chapter 4 which we have completed about MS Word. So let's start our class. So our first question is identify me. So in identify me, our first answer is page margin. Now, if you turn to page number 61, you can see the question here, which is I am the amount of white space between the text and the edge of the page on all the four sides. So on all the four sides of the page, what we leave is called as the margin. The next is I am the property that determines the printing direction of the text, that is page orientation. Next is I indicate the end of the page, that is page break. I am the text or a picture that is placed behind the document text, that is watermark. And I am a text styling feature in Word 2010 is word art. So next is we will discuss about answer the following, which is how does word art differ from clip art. So what we are doing, we are differentiating between word art and clip art. So word art is a text styling feature, and clip art is a collection of pre-designed images. Word art is divided into 8 categories, whereas clip art has numerous images in it. So if you have written these answers, that's perfectly fine. If you have written anything else and if you have a doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Question number 2, which is write the steps for setting the page margin of a document. So there are a few steps mentioned here, and your answer could be the steps to set the margin in a document are click on the page margin. So that's the first thing we have to do. Click on the margin option from the page layout group and list of margin that will appear. Click the predefined margin or specify your own margin using the custom margin option. This is the brief step I have written. It's not necessary for you to write the answer in the same words. You are most welcome to write the answers in your own words with your own ideas. Next question is question number 3, which is write the steps for inserting clip art in documents. So the steps to insert clip art in documents are place the cursor at the point where the clip art has to be inserted. Point number 2, click on the insert tab from the illustration group. The clip art task pane appears. The third point would be type the desired word and click on the go button. And the last one is select desired clip art and it will be added. Just a vague answer. If you've written in your own words, that's perfectly fine. Question number 4, how will you insert shapes in a document? So the few steps are, we first have to click on the insert tab. We have to click on the down arrow under the shapes option in the illustration group. We select the desired shape, and at last the cursor changes to plus sign and we click and hold and drag the mouse to draw the shape. There was an extra question which we also did, which was write a short note on page orientation. So the answer for this would be page orientation determines the printing direction of the text. The second point could be the page orientation can either be portrait or landscape, and at last this option is available in the page layout tab. So these are the two things which you need to focus on, and these are just the answer guideline. It's not necessary, again I'm repeating, that you have to write the answers in the same word. So just in case if you have any questions or any queries, feel free to reach me through the comment section and I will be happy to answer your questions. And in the meantime, if you have any doubts, for next week you will have to prepare for your GK class, and you will have your GK timetable next week. So till then, we are left with the fun time. So fun time, students, what I have done is in the picture I have marked the boxes. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 I have written next to the boxes here. And since some words, if in case it's not visible, I have written it on the left hand side also. So the first point would be margin, the second is orientation, the third is size, fourth is column, fifth is page color, and sixth is watermark, right? So this brings us to the end of the class. So thank you for your time, students, and have a good weekend ahead.